Most distinguished colleagues, any member who has a petition to present to the House may please rise to do so. Any member with petition? No petition today. Any member who has a matter of urgent public importance to present to the House may please rise to do so. Is my brother Hart Cyril Godwin here?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. My name is Hart Cyril Godwin. I represent the fabulous people of Degema Boni Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I am from Rivers State. Arise with a heavy heart, pursuant to Order 8 Rule 5, that the House suspends its rules to enable me to take a motion on a matter of urgent public importance, an urgent demand for the immediate and unconditional release of 18 persons, including a pregnant woman and children, adopted by sea pirates and criminals along the Bile and Bonny waterways in Rivers State, and the need to deploy security house boats and personnel to avert future occurrence. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder to the first leg of the motion? Is that Shagaya? Yeah, Shagaya, please second.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, I remain Honorable Mukhtar Tolani Shagaya, representing Nigerians, starting from Ilorin West, Asa Federal Constituency of Kwara State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the first leg of the motion as ably moved by my friend and colleague, Honorable Hart. I so second.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion that is urgent enough to be heard now. Chairman China.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Jafaru Yakubu, Honorable Member representing Bali Gasol Federal Constituency from Taraba State. I stand this morning to support the motion ably moved by friend Cyril Hart that rules should be suspended for him to enable him to take the second leg of the motion, Mr. Speaker. I so move.
Honorable Bill, please.
Thank you very much. Motion has been moved and this has been seconded. The second leg and the first leg have been seconded. I put the question for the second leg. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The aye have it. Please, the floor is yours, Honorable Hart.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. My name is Hart Cyril Godwin. I represent the fabulous people of Degeba, Bonny Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I am from Rivers State. An urgent demand for the immediate and unconditional release of 18 persons adopted by sea pirates along Bile and Bonny waterways in Rivers State, and the need to deploy security houseboats and personnel to avert future occurrence. The House notes with serious concern that on Tuesday, the 6th of March, 2025, boats carrying 15 passengers, including a pregnant woman and children, with goods quantified to be millions of naira, heading to Bile and Bonny Kingdoms in Rivers State,
Order, please.
were adopted by sea pirates, aware that the only means of transportation of humans and material resources to Bonny and Bile communities is by water and with wooden and fiber boats. Therefore, any threat to lives on the sea route means a total shutdown of economic activities in those communities.
Honorable Tanko.
Worried that the pirates kidnapped 18 persons from Bile and Bonny
Order, please. Honorable Tanko.
and made away with cargo boats conveying food supplies and properties worth millions of naira, which significantly impacts the local economy and jeopardizes the livelihood of the people of Bile and Bonny. Further worried that an attack of this nature had occurred on March 26, 2025, where 6 passengers were adopted, and one of the victims later killed after a ransom was fully paid. This is to highlight the escalating nature of these sea criminals along the waterways. Concerned about the urgency of this situation, as repeated incidents not only threaten lives, but also undermine public confidence in our security architecture. The House resolves: 1. Demand the immediate and unconditional release of the 18 persons kidnapped by the sea criminals and pirates without any further delay. 2. Urge the Inspector General of Police to deploy the recently donated gunboats to facilitate the rescue of these victims and implement strict security measures to include stationed security houseboats as strategic points to prevent future occurrence. 3. Mandate the House committees on Navy and Police to ensure compliance within 4 weeks. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Very important motion. Any seconder to this motion? Yes. Amendment. Let us second first before we amend. Ebonyi. Ebonyi Chief.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Eze, Nwachukwu Eze is my name. I represent the good people of Ebonyi, Ohuku Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I am from the rice-growing and most fast-growing state in Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to second all these important motions ably presented and well moved by my good friend and colleague, Sere Hart. Mr. Speaker, I so second.
Thank you very much. Before I put the question, somebody wanted to
amend. Amendment.
Can you raise your hand? Let me see where you're.
See the man here.
Yes, what's the amendment?
The Right Honorable Speaker, respected colleagues, Donald Kemeka is my name. I represent the good people of Ilaje South Federal constituency. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I am from Ondo State. Mr. Speaker, my amendment relates to the fact that there are several unmanned areas on the creeks of Delta. Against this backdrop, I want to amend as follows: that the joint task force called the Operation Delta Safe should up its game on the creeks of the Niger Delta. Should be one of the prayers that should be added to that motion. It's very important.
I didn't get that. To do what?
That the joint task force, codenamed Operation Delta Safe, that mans the creeks of the Niger Delta, should be urged to up its game. That was my amendment, Mr. Speaker.
So are you putting it as amendment number 4 or 3 or?
That is at the discretion of Mr. Speaker.
The second one. Okay. Any seconder to this amendment first? Any seconder to this amendment? Any seconder to this amendment? He's saying that the joint tax that is working within that space should be asked to up their game. That is to be more serious in providing security around that corridor. I think that was the amendment.
Speaker.
Yeah, any seconder to that? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Abdulganiu Adele Ayuba is my name. I speak for and on behalf of Alimosho Federal Constituency. I'm from Lagos State. I rise to second the amendment ably moved by my colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it. Any other amendment? Any other amendment? None. Those in support of the motion as amended say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Defense, Police, and Navy, not excluding Legislative Compliance Committee. Thank you very much. Is Honorable Omabio in the house? If yes, can you present your matter of urgent public importance?
Yeah, thank you, His Excellency, the Right Honorable Speaker. Mohammed Omar Biao is my name. I speak for the people of Baruten and Kayama Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker. I am from Kwara State. Mr. Speaker, I rise under Order 8 Rule 5, matter of urgent public importance, on the need to resolve diplomatic insensitivity among border communities in Tabira, Okuta district of Baruten local government area of Kwara State, Nigeria, and Tandu community in Parakou, Republic of Benin, over unilateral blockage of Tabira-Tandu route by the authorities of Republic of Benin, on the order of the President of Republic of Benin, to disrupt movement of people, goods and services that could lead to death if there is no urgent government intervention. Mr. Speaker, I therefore pray and seek that we suspend our relevant rules to enable me to take this motion of urgent public importance. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder to that? Chairman, Traditional Affairs. We can't hear you. You can change your seat to do this.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and respected colleagues. Ari Mohammed Abdul Mumin, my name, Shettima Nasrallah Makamadogo. I represent the blessing people of Nasrallah Federal constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion every moved by a colleague, and I so second.
Leader. The first leg has been seconded, and I put the question. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those in support of the first leg, the motion on the first leg, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. On the second leg, any seconder that is urgent enough to be heard now. I want to come this side. You have been focusing here. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Respected colleagues, I am
Honorable Oga.
Honorable Engineer Idu Emeka G. Honorable member representing the cosmopolitan city of and commercial city of Onitsha North and South Federal Constituency. I'm from Anambra State, Mr. Speaker. I rise to second the second leg of the motion, ably moved by my colleague. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Oga, please let's suspend that mini parliament.
Thank you very much. I put the question. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The floor is yours, Honorable Omar Bill. Make it as brief as possible.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Once again, I'm Mohammed Omar Biao. I speak for the people of Barutin and Kayama Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I come from Kwara State. Mr. Speaker, I rise once again to present a motion of urgent public importance on the need to resolve diplomatic insensitivities among border communities at Tabira, Okuta District of Barutin Local Government Area of Kwara State, Nigeria, and Tandu community in Parakou, Republic of Benin, over authorities of Republic of Benin, on the order of the President of the Republic of Benin, to disrupt movement of people, goods and services that could lead to death if there is no urgent government intervention. The House notes that there are several border communities in Barutin Local Government Area of Kwara State, one of which is Tabira, sharing boundary with Tandu community in Parakou, Republic of Benin. Also notes that the proximity of Nigeria through Barutin Local Government Area of Kwara State to Republic of Benin has opened bilateral relationship between the two countries in the areas of movement of people, goods and services. Cognizance that Tabira Tandu route serve as easiest route and sole agricultural trade route, linking Okuta district in Nigeria with Parakou province in Republic of Benin. Observes that on the 6th May 2025, between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m., Benin security personnel in joint operation with the Ministry of Agriculture and Commerce, on the order of the President of the Federal Republic of Benin, effected a pre-dawn blockage of Tabira-Tandu Road with heavy stones, barring movement of people, goods and services between Nigeria and Republic of Benin. Further notes that this presidential directive of blockage has disrupted movement of people, seasonal cashew and soya bean trade that are critical to rural livelihood of people in the border communities of the two countries. Concern that the blockage is making life unbearable for people. This may force them to cause breach of law and others. Also concerned that the blockade poses a significant strain on bilateral relations and ECOWAS trade cooperation with Nigeria and Republic of Benin, which Nigeria and Republic of Benin are parties to. Worried that the continuation of the blockage restricting movement of people, goods and services without urgent resolution can ignite rancor between people of the two countries and further contribute to insecurity the two countries are battling with in the parts of the countries. Resolves urge federal government to initiate diplomatic representations to the government of Republic of Benin to resolve the problem and ensure reversal of the blockage for free movement of people, goods and services in accordance with agreement between the two countries and ECOWAS policy. Mandate the House Committees on Foreign Affairs, Cooperation and Integration for Africa, treaties, protocols, and agreement to intervene and report back to the House within 4 weeks. Mr. Speaker, my dear honorable colleagues, I so move.
Any seconder to this motion? Once again, to the extreme, yeah? Your microphone is not working. Try another one, if you don't mind.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You are welcome.
My name is Honorable Clement Ademola Akoni. I represent Ila Buluwadro Federal Constituency and Manigbominamam from Osun State. I rise this morning to second the motion as moved from my brother from Kwara State. I so move to Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Is there any amendment to this motion? It's a straightforward motion. Although I did not see Committee on Interparliamentary Affairs, because I was expecting that while we expect federal government to engage as a parliament, the purpose of establishing interparliamentary committees is to help us in situations like these employ what we call parliamentary diplomacy, which we have adopted when we went to South Africa to resolve issues, when we went to Ghana to resolve issues that had to do with the members or the citizens of our country. I was hoping that amendment will come from the House to include the Committee on Interparliamentary, because some of you are members of ECOWAS Committee, so that we can start engaging the Parliament in Benin to see if we can broker a kind of peace through the Parliament, parliamentary diplomacy. I need that amendment. Can somebody move that amendment, please? An amendment for the Interparliamentary Committee. Yes, please.
Thank you very much.
My brother says so. My brother says so.
Sorry?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay,
Clement.
thank you very much,
Honorable
Your
Clement,
Excellency.
go ahead.
My name is Clement Jimbu. I still represent very good people of Abak, Etmekbu, and Ika Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to make an amendment to the prayers in the motion by my colleague that the Committee on Inter-Parliamentary, I think, be included in the prayers. Thank you.
Any seconder to this amendment? Any seconder? Yes. Olga, Honorable Olga.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues. My name is Right Honorable Comrade Chinedu Ogao, and I represent the good people of Ikwo and Ezasa Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Ebonyi State. I rise this morning to second the amendment made by my colleagues. I hereby second.
Thank you, Honorable Olga. Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Foreign Affairs, Cooperation and Integration for Africa, Treaties and Protocol and Agreements, and Committee on Interparliamentary Affairs. Most distinguished colleagues, there is a corrigendum on one of our activities on Thursday that I want the clerk at the table to document that have been brought to my notice by the clerk of the House. It's on page 707, number 162, item 7. A bill for an act to amend the National Assembly Service Pension Board Act number 62, 2023 to, among other things, reconstitute the membership of the board, provide a template for payment of gratuity, and establish a fund for the scheme and for related matters. House Bill 2240. Standing in the name of Honorable Abbas Tajuddin and Honorable Bello Issa Ambarura, which went through second reading but was referred to Committee on Public Service. We want to correct that. It's supposed to be referred to Committee on Pension. It's a pension-related subject matter, so I think the appropriate one should be Committee on Pension. Please, clerk at the table, take note. Most distinguished colleagues, the business of the day is presentation of 10 bills. And I invite the clerk to read their short titles.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. FCT Statutory Appropriation Bill 2025, first reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999-6 Alteration Bill 2025, first reading. National Agency for Food and Drugs Administration and Control Act Amendment Bill 2025, first reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999-6 Alteration Bill 2025, first reading. Federal College of Animal Health and Production Technology, Mani, Katsina State Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999-6 Alteration Bill 2025, first reading. Character Risk Management Institute of Nigeria Act Amendment Bill 2025, first reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999-6 Alteration Bill 2025, first reading. Institute of Safety Professionals of Nigeria Act Repeal and Enactment Bill 2025, first reading. Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Ikara, Establishment Bill 2025, first reading.
Thank you, clerk. The second business of the day is presentation of 5 reports of the Committee on Federal Colleges of Education, standing in the name of Honorable Adamu Tanko. Honorable Tanko is invited to present the report. Honorable Tanko. Is Honorable Tanko in the house? Honorable Tanko, presentation of 5 reports.
Okay. No, it's ready, sir. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Adamu Tanko is my name, and I'm speaking for the people of Suleja, Gurara, and Tafu Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker. I'm from Niger State. I rise to move the motion that the House do receive the reports of the Committee on Federal Colleges of Education as follows. That the House do receive the report of the Committee on Federal Colleges of Education on a bill for an act to amend the Federal Colleges of Education Act, Cap F 8 laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, to provide for the establishment of Federal College of Education, Ijesha, Lagos State, and for related matters. HB 355, referred to the committee on the 11th of June 2024. Number 2, that the House will receive the report of the Committee on Federal Colleges of Education on a bill for an act to amend the Federal Colleges of Education Act, Cap F 8 laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, to provide for the establishment of Federal College of Education, Oyin Akoko, Ondo State, and for related matters. HB 1600, referred to the committee on the 8th October 2024. Thirdly, Mr. Speaker, that the House do receive the report of the Committee on Federal Colleges of Education on a bill for an act to amend the Federal Colleges of Education Act, Cap F 8 laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, to establish Federal College of Education, Suleja, Niger State, and for related matters. HB 1803, referred to the committee on the 11th of December 2024. Number 4, that the House do receive the report of the Committee on Federal Colleges of Education on a bill for an act to amend the Federal Colleges of Education Act, Cap F 8 laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, to provide for the establishment of Federal College of Education, Technical, Faskari, Katsina State, and for related matters. HB 1418, referred to the committee on the 9th of July, 2024. And lastly, Mr. Speaker, that the House do receive the report of the committee on a bill for an act to amend the Federal Colleges of Education Act, Cap F 8, laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, to establish Federal College of Education, Technical, Ogute Okpela, Edo State, and for related matters. HB 912, referred to the committee on the 20th of November, 2024. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Tanko. Any seconder? I would like a seconder to come from your committee. Is a member of your committee around? Any seconder from that committee on colleges of education? Okay, in the absence of... Okay, no, you have spoken before, so can another person second? Yeah.
Which motion is this one? Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I'm Husseini Mohammed Jallo from Igebe Federal Constituency of Kaduna State. I hereby second the motion every moved by my colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Thank you very much for seconding. And Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please, Honorable Tanko, you may now lay your reports. Thank you very much. Honorable colleagues, we will adjust the order of the day a little bit. We're supposed to start from the first order of the day because of the assignment we are giving to the sponsor of the bill in order 7. He's going to represent the House to take care of a responsibility outside the chamber. We will give him opportunity to be heard first, and then we'll go back to the orders of the day, with your permission. So the 10th order of the day, which will now be the first order of the day, is commencement of debate on the general principle of a bill for an act to establish a standardized and mandatory framework for risk management, reporting by a registered firm to promote a culture of risk awareness, effective risk management practices, and accountability among businesses, contributing to stability and resilience of the national economy in Nigeria, and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Abubakar Maki Yeleman, honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Thursday, 28 November 2024. And I invite Honorable Yeleman to move that the bill be now read the second time.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, my honorable colleagues. I am Abubakar Maki Eleman. I'm from Jigawa State. I represent Malamudori Kaugama Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move for a bill and act to establish a standard and management framework for risk management reporting by registered firms to promote the culture of risk awareness, effective risk management practices, and accountability among businesses, contributing to stability and resilience of the national economy in Nigeria and for related matters. HB 1951, be read for the second time. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, my honorable colleagues.
Let me finish. Wait. Any seconder to this? Honorable Satomi. Please second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I remain Engineer Satomi Ahmad. I represent the good people of Jere Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker. I'm from Borno State. I rise
Honorable
to second...
Faleke, please. Honorable Faleke. Honorable Faleke.
Read by Honorable Maki Eleman to be read for the second time. I so second, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you very much. There is an establishment bill. I'll just put the question. Those in support of this bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This bill is referred to Committee on Commerce. Before that, please, clerk, can we have the long title, please? I think you have to protect me. It's a bit busy up here.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, a bill for an act to establish standardized and mandatory framework for risk management reporting by registered firm to promote a cultural risk awareness, effective risk management practice and accountability among businesses, contributing to stability and resilience of the national economy in Nigeria and for related matters. Second reading.
Thank you. The bill is referred to Committee on Commerce. Thank you, honorable colleagues. We are now reverting back to the first order since we jumped to do the 10 because of the assignment we're sending our colleague. The first order, which is now the second order of the day, is that from this second order to the seventh order, which is now eighth order of the day, the commencement of debate on the general principle of the Constitutional Alteration Bill. So I invite the leader of the House to move that the House do suspend order 8, rule 7, sub 2 of the standing order of the House of Representatives to enable debate on the Constitutional Alteration Bill be taken simultaneously.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm Professor Julius Ihanvere, Owan Federal Constituency, Edo State. I rise to move that the House do suspend relevant sections of our rules to enable us take the Constitutional Alteration Bill simultaneously, 1 to 7, or 2 to 8 now, and the other paper. I so move.
Honorable Madaki, please second.
Mr. Speaker, my highly respected colleagues, Aliyu Sani Madaki is my name. I represent the Ala Federal constituency of Kano State. I stand to second the motion as moved by the House leader. I do second.
Those in support of this motion that will take all constitutional
amendment
bills debate simultaneously say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The leader.
Thank you again, Mr. Speaker. Professor Julius Ihanvere, Owan Federal Constituency, Edo State. I rise to move that the following Constitutional Alteration Bills, HB 227, HB 2291, HB 2288, HB 2279, HB 2280, HB 2281, and HB 2248 all be read a second time. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder? Yeah, but we have to second first. Yes, please. Honorable Isiaga.
Thank you very much. Our Honorable Cerebral Speaker, leadership and distinguished honorable colleagues. Right Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Ayokunle Isiaka. I speak for and on behalf of the very good people of the Ifoiwekoro Federal Constituency. I am from the fastest growing economic state in Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, I am from Ogun State. I rise, Mr. Speaker, to second all the listed bills as enumerated by our leader. I so second, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you.
Before I put the question, Mariki, you have one thing to say, and I'm sure Alijesi also has indicated interest to speak to one of the bills. Please, the floor is yours, Honorable Madaki.
Mr. Speaker, my highly respected colleagues, Aliyu Sani Madaki is my name, and I represent the Ala Federal constituency of Kano State. Mr. Speaker, I want to speak on Bill number 2, a bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, CAP C23, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2024, to provide for the principle of rotation of offices of the President and the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria among 6 geopolitical zones of the country, namely North Central, Northeast, Northwest, Southeast, South-South, Southwest, and for other related matters. Mr. Speaker, my contribution to this issue is to the fact that in Nigeria, most often when we are talking of hiring people, we talked about competence. And I think this issue we are trying to bring here has been adequately covered by our Constitution. And we have a commission called the Federal Character Commission that was created primarily to take care of every zone of the Federation. And when we are talking of giving people job to do, we are looking at competence. We are looking at ability. I don't know why. Indirectly, it's like in every political parties, there is an arrangement that North will do this term, the South will do this term. So I believe this is something that we must not put in our Constitution. We should allow it as it is. That is my view, Mr. Speaker. I so submit.
Thank you. Let's hear from Ali Jesse, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My very respected honorable colleagues. I remain Ali Isa JC PhD, representing Balanga Biliri Federal Constituency. I am from Gombe State. Mr. Speaker, while I disagree with my brother, Honorable Aliyu Madaki, I rise to make few comments and also support the bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Cap C-23 laws of the federations, to allow all the 6 geopolitical zones to produce a president. But not only even the president, I will appeal that during the public hearing, let them also consider the rotation should go down to the governorship in all the states. Mr. Speaker, I believe every zone of the country have people with capacity, people that can govern not only this country, can govern any of, even the ECOWAS countries. So he mentions about the federal character. The federal character clearly specifies that there should be fair distributions across all the countries, across all the zones. So my only additional comment is to commend the mover of this bill, who happened to be the Deputy Speaker, for acknowledging and understanding that in Nigeria today, states, zones like Northeast have been marginalized, and they need to be given fair treatment. And zones like my brother Honorable Falake zones have been, so far they have spent 12 years as president, and we believe that's enough for Southwest. So by 2027, let's move the presidency to Northeast.
Are you campaigning or are you supporting?
I'm not campaigning, Mr. Speaker, but for fairness, I believe we should allow all the zones to have fair treatment, and also believe that they are in Nigeria and they should be treated the same. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you. Yes, let's hear from Honorable Sada Soli.
Mr. Speaker, my name is Sada Soli, GBI, representing GBI Kaita Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, this is a very ingenious, I'm going to speak on HB 229. Mr. Speaker, this is a very ingenious recommendation to alter the Constitution. However, it's very injurious to the unity of this country. For the very reasons of, if we introduce this system of rotating the presidency of this government, of this country, to reflect the 6 geopolitical zones, disregarding the quality of personalities of we have in this country, and narrow it to interest of geopolitical zones, it will be very injurious. It will be very injurious in the sense that it will develop some meritocracy concerns where the system will encourage ethnic and regional affiliation over merits. Look at how diverse this country is, the quality of people we'll have in this country in all facets of human endeavor, and narrow it to say the presidency of this country is narrowed to these social geopolitical zones. And if that geopolitical zone has its own shot, the next one will wait for about 48 years. Regardless of the quality of people we'll have in that zone, this country will lose that opportunity of bringing people that will render public service for this country just because of regional affiliation. And I think it's not good for this country. And also, it will encourage limited choice of people that will provide services. It will encourage political manipulation by the elites. We know how the elites can manipulate power in order to enhance their chances of ruling over the people. And then the most dangerous thing that this system will encourage is regional rivalry.
Silence,
regional
please.
rivalry that will deepen...
Order, House, call to order, please.
Regional rivalry that will deepen division in this country, that will negate the principles of unity that all of us are fighting in this country. You look at our national anthem. The entire stanzas of our national anthem is talking about the unity and diversity of this country. So I think if we encourage this system, will not only encourage rivalry, but it will encourage...
I can see how you are struggling to make this point. Thank you, you've been
Mr. Speaker, the recommendation is very ingenious. I like it, it's very ingenious.
I know you believe in national cohesion. I know you believe in national unity. I see how you are struggling.
Mr. Speaker, I'm a Nigerian.
Yes.
I love this country.
Honorable Leko, please disband that parliament. Help us to disband that parliament, please. This is a very important bill that is saying wherever the seat of presidency goes to, it should stay 8 years. And then from there, you go to another place and stay 8 years. Not 4 years. It's there in the bill. So that's why it's better to leave it to go to the Constitutional Review Committee, and then they will deliberate on it more. Honorable Makama, please, let's dissolve parliament, please. The rotation is to enable every part of this country contribute to national leadership of this nation, so that what is good for the goose is also good for the gander. That's what parliamentarians do to make sure that we balance the equation. I saw the hand of Clement being raised. Let me hear from you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, my colleagues. I still remain Clement Jimbo, member representing Abak Etmekbo Ika Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, my colleagues, the bill in question, obviously, is set to cure an age-long injustice in our land, especially the minority zones in the region, in Nigeria, which if the presidency of this nation and the vice presidency of this nation is allowed to be struggled in terms of election, they will not have a chance of getting to that climax. But having said that, Your Excellency, my colleagues, I would like to suggest that a sunset clause be introduced into this very alteration. After every geopolitical zones have possibly have a shot in this very amendment, let the sunset clause stopped, so that it will give the best of the best in Nigeria to lead Nigeria. That is my suggestion and my contribution, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It is a belief of this House that there is no region in this country that you don't have capable people. There is no region. Best of best cannot be limited by region. That's what we believe. If you go to Northeast, there are people there. You go to Northwest, there are people. You go to North Central, there are people. The same thing, the other parts of the country, South, Southeast, everywhere there are people. But to increase national cohesion, to increase national unity, that's what we are looking at. And I think, let me hear from you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Shina Oyedeji. I represent the people of Iseyin, Itesiwaju, Kajola, and Iwajawa Federal Constituency. I'm from Oyo State. My contribution on this bill, we are under democracy. And democracy, in my own opinion, is about healthy competition. We should not please allow sentiment to be part of the process of how we govern the country. By the time we start to include the clauses of zoning, that means at a point in time, every part of this country will start to look at it that, look, it is either me or you, or not you or not me. Sir, Mr. Speaker, sir, this is Nigeria that belongs to everybody. Everybody should be given the right to stand and contest for this office of the president at any point in time. Like you've rightly mentioned, sir, there is no zone in Nigeria that we do not have qualified personnel or person who can actually stand for an election. Even when we come down to zoning, Mr. Speaker, sir, say I'm from the Southwest. If we come to the Southwest, I'm from Oyo State, who takes it? Is it Ogun? Is it Ondo? Is it Ekiti? So there will still be that element of we could still do better. Please, let us still see ourselves as a family.
Thank you. El-Rufai.
I don't understand.
Honorable El-Rufai.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my name is Honorable Mohammed Bello El-Rufai. I represent the good people of Kaduna North. I am from Kaduna State. Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Speaker. I must echo what the previous legislator just stated. Nigeria has over 400 different ethnicities. According to some studies, even more. My issue with this is the constitutional aspect. I think once eligible, regardless of the zone you are from, you are entitled to run for president if you feel qualified, or vice president. That's point one. So does that infringe on the constitutional right of a candidate or a citizen to participate in a democracy? Now, Mr. Speaker, this is also important because Honorable Clement's point about tackling an injustice is true. It is quite clear to those that want to know that as long as certain people from certain area in this country do not have the equal opportunity or do not feel what it is to be president, there will continue to be this mistrust and a sense of injustice. That is without a doubt. And while democracy is fair, it's simply the best option we have, but not the fairest. So there are certain regions that by population are at an advantage. So while not asking we discard this, I think it needs to take a lot of introspection. My Abon over there made a point. If you take this to the North Central, sir, who will it be for? Is it the Nupe people, the brilliant Ibibio people, the Igala people? In my little experience in Nigeria, whenever you do this, every tribe in every state will also come out and say it's their turn. Merit prevails, sir. I think part of the reason why this sense of injustice continues to go on is because of the failure of governance, the failure of social equity. So, Mr. Speaker, I implore that we do not set a dangerous precedent and put it in the Constitution without due diligence, which I'm sure the Constitutional Review Committee will do so. But while it tackles injustice, I must agree with the previous speaker. This could really set us back. And finally, Unfortunately, we are but human beings. What happens in the event of death? May God bless the soul of President Umar Musa Yar'Adua, but I guess he passed away at a time when it was quote unquote the time of the North. And the Vice President comes in. Is it actually fair to ask a Vice President to step down in the event of the unfortunate occurring? I think we should still adhere to good governance and provide our people.
Honorable
Thank you so much.
Oshoba. Thank you, Honorable Oshoba.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Distinguished colleagues, Olumide Oshoba, representing Abeokuta North, Obafemi Ode, and Odeda Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, this might be a very unique amendment, but in Nigeria, if we all recall, in 1999, parties came together and they made a decision within themselves through internal workings. Are we going to force parties to actually pick someone from each region? How many parties do we have? We need to look at each zone. We need to look at party politics. In 1999, we had a situation where all the parties had consensus on a particular zone. So we should leave democracy to take its course, like it did in 1999. We understand there are zones that are not at the opportunity. What existed in 1999 can, through internal party politics, exist again, where each zone that has not been considered would be considered through internal party politics. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Makwaibo. After that,
Thank you.
no,
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Akwa Ibom man.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Udwa Odudo is my name, and I speak for the people of Ikotabasi, Patenin, and East Nobulu, Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Speaker, I rise this moment to lend my voice on this very particular bill, and I want to completely align with the submission of Issa Jesse or Issa Jesse. Mr. Speaker, if we want to be very truthful, most of us in this chamber are a product of zoning. Even in our political parties, zoning is entrenched. There are two major political parties in this Nigeria. People contested based on where positions were zoned to. Even in this National Assembly, the speakership and the deputy speakership were zoned. And so, Mr. Speaker, like Mr. Jesse said, and I also align with Clement, we have 6 geopolitical zones. And if this is entrenched in the Constitution, it will bring justice and fairness. Because let's not deceive ourselves. There are some zones, if it is left open, fine, we came in 1999. But the purpose of constitutional amendment is to insert most of these things so that every zone will feel satisfied. If we allow it the way it is, a certain particular zone in this country will continue to dominate. And so if you are talking about fairness, justice, and equity, I align completely with the submission of Mr. Jesse that the presidential position and deputy should be zoned to the various zones. Thank you.
You align with Ali Jesse for zoning. I had mentioned that you speak Obia Gocha, Honorable. Let's hear from you. I think this is a constitutional review issue. We should just pass 7 of them to the Constitution Review Committee to where we have representation from 36 states to look at. But let's hear from you.
Mr. Speaker, I was most interested, since the 7 bills were consolidated, I was most interested in number 1, which is a bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, to remove from Independent National Electoral Commission the powers of registration and regulation of political parties in Nigeria and transfer same to the office of the Registrar General of
political parties and for other related matters. Mr. Speaker, would this still be part of the debate for today?
This among the seven constitution review that the leader moved. Is that what you're asking?
Yes, sir.
We waive our rules 8.7 sub 2 to do the debate simultaneously.
Yes, sir.
So you can pick up on any issue there and debate. But from what we are seeing,
yes, sir.
Some of these things still have a long process to go, from the Constitution Review Committee to public hearing and all that. So just let's have 2 minutes contribution from you, and then we can handle it.
Okay,
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, my name is Honorable Obi Agocha. I represent the good people of Iguano, Umuahia North and Umuahia South Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Abia State. Mr. Speaker, I rise in opposition to HB 2227, simply because the Office of Registrar General of Political Parties is not a constitutional office thus far. Mr. Speaker, if not managed well, we're already encumbered by INEC in several places, but if this office is not managed well, it would mean that any political party in office can manipulate our electoral process through party registration and membership registration. Mr. Speaker, I so submit that we look at HB 227 again with a view of stepping it down for more legislative consideration.
Uh, 2279?
2227. The Office of Registrar General for Political Parties is unknown to the Constitution.
Which number? Which number are you referring to? Okay, the first one.
The first one, yes, sir.
By the Speaker.
Yes, sir. That
Honorable
office
Wiseman.
is unknown to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And to accede to that to go for second reading may prove very difficult for this country, very difficult for the registration of political parties and membership. Mr. Speaker, so for this House, this People's House, not to appear to support something that is outside of the Constitution of the Federal Republic, Mr. Speaker. So
Thank
my
you.
suggestion is that we step it down for more legislative consideration.
Thank you, Honorable Agocha. Chairman Rules and Business, did you listen to his conversation on the bill that you sponsored with the Speaker? Number one, are you agree with him? Because he's saying that you want to remove the powers of the INEC for the registration of political parties.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
But you want to remove the powers.
And my prayer is that it should go to the public hearing stage and let Nigerians take the decision, sir. Thank you.
Okay, it should go to public hearing stage for Nigerians to take the decision. Since it's public, it's a constitutional review. Okay. I think we have had enough conversation on these 1 to 7. And they are constitution, just like establishment bill, they are constitutional review bills, and all of us are represented there. So there is a process from there to public hearing and all that. We are not making the law here now, we are progressing it. So I'll just put the question, those in support of this motion, say aye. Those in support of the motion for 1 to 7 to progress to constitutional review, say aye. Those against, say nay. So which of them are we dropping? Which of them are we dropping? I put the question again. Those who support that 1 to 7 constitutional review go to the Committee on Constitutional Review for it to progress. Say aye. Those against say nay. The nays have it. Honorable colleagues.
Leader.
Honorable colleagues. Order, please. Order, please.
Order.
I think Honorable Kalabana, there is an appeal that the chairman rules and business want to make. Can we hear him, please? The floor is yours.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Thank you, honorable colleagues. Francis Ejirog and EYV is my name. I represent the entire people of Ugele North, Ugele South, and Udu. I'm from Delta.
Please let us hear the chairman rules and business, please. Order in the house. Order, please.
Your Excellency, distinguished colleagues, I want to make a plea and move that we rescind our decision and take the decisions one by one. Take each of them, because some of these bills here are for creation of local government and some other things that are not contentious. So we can rescind and then take them one by one, put the question one by one. That's my view, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. I therefore move, sir, that we rescind and take them one by one.
Order in the house, please. Order, please. Order, please. Let's be seated. Please, let's be seated. Honorable Bob, please, let's be seated. Avoid the aisle. Honorable Mishile. Honorable colleagues, there's an appeal from the chairman rules and business which was not heard. Can you present the appeal again? Please listen, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
So that we don't throw the child with the bathwater.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, honorable colleagues. The question that was put was for the second reading of bills number 1 to 7. The question covered the 7, whether to be referred to the Constitutional Review Committee or not. My request, my appeal, is that I move that we rescind their decision and the question be put per piecemeal, that is per
bill. If we reject one bill and reject another, we might find one that we want to accept. So that's the appeal I'm making. I'm moving that we rescind that decision and take the question per bill. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
I would have thought that, yes, point of order. What's your point of order?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, my very respected honorable colleague.
Order, please. Order in the house, please. Order, please.
Order 9, Rule 6. It shall be out of order to attempt to reconsider any specific questions upon which the House has come to a conclusion during the current session, except upon a substantive motions for rescission.
But that is a substantive motion.
Next legislative date.
Let me hear you, Honorable.
Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, my name is Ahmed Idris, representing Wasai, Federal Constituency of Plateau State. Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, the procedure for constitutional bills is what exactly is being canvassed for. Putting the question one after the other, not to lump them. We have had it, parliaments about procedures and looking at the past work, and that's how it should have been. I want to beg my colleague that we allow the bills to be considered one after that, not to put a whole lot. That's in the correct way, sir. Thank you, sir. That's my submission.
Now, a substantive motion has been moved by the chairman, Rules and Business, which is in line with our rules, that for us to do that stepping down of our decision, there has to be a substantive motion. And that motion has been moved by the chairman, Rules and Business. We have to see if it is seconded. If it is seconded, we throw the question and then we'll go back to this, because we regulate ourselves. Honorable Jimmy Benson, you are raising your hand. On this, are you seconding?
Yes, I want to second the...
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Right Honorable Speaker, the AE of Abia, right Honorable colleagues, I remain Baba Jimmy Benson. I represent the very good people of Ikorodu Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion, ably moved by Delta State that has all APC representatives and governor. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Aye. Those against say nay.
Point of order.
Those in support of this motion say aye.
Point of order.
Those against say nay.
Point of order. Nay.
The ayes have it.
Point of order. Point of order.
Now we have accepted.
Point of order.
Yeah, what's the point of order, please?
By the order 9. Same rule 6. It shall be out of order to attempt to reconsider any specific question upon which the House has come to a conclusion during the current session, except upon a substantive motion. Yeah. What we have from him is not a substantive motion. It's not a motion on notice. It has to be a motion on notice based on our rule.
Is that what the law,
yes,
our rule define as substantive motion?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not just by standing.
That's a good point that you raised there. So I will encourage you. Yeah, you are right. You are right. You are right. You are right. I will advise that this debate on this stop. Let the chairman, Rules and Business list it on notice by tomorrow. List this your motion on notice tomorrow, and let us rescind by tomorrow and take care of all this one after the other.
When a Supreme Court, to be in charge of.
Please check your phone, check your microphone and turn it off, please. Honorable colleagues, the eighth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to amend the Tertiary Education Trust Fund Act number 16, 2011 to provide for inclusion of inter-university centers among beneficiaries of the tax imposed under the Act and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Benjamin Carl and 8 others. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Thursday, 24th October 2024.
Order, please.
And now I invite Honorable Shagaya to move that the bill be read the second time. Honorable Shagaya, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My honorable colleagues, I remain Honorable Mukhtar Tolani Shagaya, representing Nigerians, starting from Ilorin West, Asa Federal Constituency of Kwara State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to lead a debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to amend the Tertiary Education Trust Fund Act number 16 of 2011 to provide for the inclusion of the inter-university centers among beneficiaries of the tax imposed under the Act and for other matters connected therewith. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder to this motion? Any seconder? Yes, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Please check your mic and put it off because it's affecting other mic. If you are not speaking, turn off your mic, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Abdul Ghani Adele Ayuba is my name. I represent Alimosho Federal Constituency. I'm from Lagos State. I rise to second the motion ably moved by dear brother, Honorable Shagaya. I so second. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please, Honorable Ikweche, sit down. Honorable El-Rufai, sit down. Please, if you are standing, sit down, please. If you are standing, please sit down. Chief Whip, please take over your job. Honorable Mascot, Honorable Mascot, can we have our seat, please? Can we have our seats? Thank you. Honorable Isa, please sit down. Sit down. Thank you. Thank you very much. This humming sound that is coming from the microphone, please, the technical department, look at it. It's affecting us. Shagaya, the floor is yours. Let me ask the question. Those in support, we've asked the question already. The floor is yours, please. Make it as brief as possible.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, once again, Honorable Mukhtar Shagaya, representing Ilorin West, Asa Federal Constituency of Kwara State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to lead a debate on the general principles for an act to amend the Tertiary Education Trust Fund Act number 16 of 2011 to provide for the inclusion of inter-university centers among beneficiaries of the tax imposed under the Act and for other matters connected therewith. You would recall that the Tertiary Education Trust Fund was established under the Tertiary Education Trust Fund Establishment Act number 16 of 2011 to provide supplementary support for the general development of public tertiary institutions across the Federation. The scheme has grown to become one of the most impactful institutional frameworks in the nation's education sector. Through the improvement of infrastructure, physical development, and provision of learning and instructional tools and equipment, as well as sponsoring training and retraining of both academic and non-academic staff, and fostering research and innovation in the nation's public tertiary institutions. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, a significant category of tertiary institutions, the inter-university centers, which are established by the acts of the National Assembly to serve all universities, have been excluded from this support framework, despite the fact that they play a unique and indispensable role in advancing tertiary education across Nigeria. These inter-university centers, among others, include institutions such as the National Mathematical Center, the National Institute for Languages, Nigerian Languages, the National French Language Village, and the National Arabic Language Village. These inter-university centers are designed to fill critical academic, linguistic, and research gaps. These inter-university centers are designed to fill critical academic, linguistic, and research gaps across the Nigerian university system. Even though they serve as specialized knowledge hubs for all, they currently do not receive any support from the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, even though their academic and training work directly supports the same university system that education tax is meant to fund. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, this amendment is not just necessary, it is just. It is a matter of equity, inclusion, and academic relevance. Inter-university centers support the entire university ecosystem by offering centralized expertise, hosting advanced research, conducting nationwide language training, and enhancing academic cooperation across institutions. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, this is a practical and inclusive
I think you should round up. It's an establishment bill.
Yes.
So just round up.
Okay. Okay. Honorable colleagues, this is a practical and inclusive amendment that ensures no vital academic institution is left behind by providing for the recognition of inter-university centers as eligible beneficiaries of the tax imposed under the Tertiary Education Trust Fund Act. The inter-university centers would be reinforced, become stronger, and become more coherent structural support for the nation's tertiary education system. I therefore urge all to support the swift passage of this bill, which will enhance the overall development of the nation's tertiary education system. Thank you for listening and for your support.
Thank you. Any seconder to this bill? Any seconder? Yes, El-Rufai. Oh no, El-Rufai, wait, let's have our mommy.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, my name is Rep. Regina Kume, representing Bokutaka constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Benue State. I rise this morning to second the motion moved by my colleague. Mr. Speaker, I so second.
Thank you very much. It's an establishment bill. I'll just ask the question. Those in support of this bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Dr. Daudu Bashir, please, let's dissolve that small group. Can you read the long title of the bill? Dr. Bashir Oshodi Solo, please. Leave the air, please. Leave the air, please.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, a bill for an act to amend the Tertiary Education Trust Fund Act number 16, 2011, to provide for the inclusion of inter-university centers among beneficiaries of the tax imposed under the act and for related matters. Second reading.
The bill is referred to Committee on Tax Fund and Other Services. Let me pause to announce the membership of Conference Committee on the tax reform bills. Honorable colleagues, you will recall that we had mentioned the names of the members of this committee previously, but decided to step down that decision. so that we will be in line with the provisions of our House rules. Now, in compliance with these House rules, the following members have been chosen as member and chairman of this committee. Honorable Professor Julius Ihumvere is the chairman of this conference committee on the tax reform bill. Honorable Aliyu Madaki is a member. Honorable James Abiodun Faleke is a member. Honorable Ahmed Idris, Honorable Sada Soli, Honorable Fred Abedi, Honorable Ibuma Igariwe, Honorable Ado Dogua, Honorable Nicholas Mutu, Honorable Mukhtar Aliu Betara, Honorable Babajimi Benson, Honorable Chinwe Wabife, Honorable Fatima Talba, Honorable Cyril Hart, Honorable Noah Gaba. These are the members of this committee and they are expected to start work immediately. Please, we urge you to meet with your colleagues in the Senate and commence your activities on the tax reform so that if there's any discrepancies, we'll be able to resolve them as quickly as possible. The mic is really giving us whatever we will manage because we are rounding up soon. We may not do consideration of reports today because of the volume of the mic, the trouble we're having with it. So we'll just speed up. The ninth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principle of a bill for an act to establish Federal College of Livestock Development, Kusada, Katsina State, to provide training, research, and extension services in livestock, production and management, and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Abubakar Yahaya Kusada. Honorable members will recall that the bill read the first time on Wednesday, 26 March 2025. And I invite Honorable Kusada to move that the bill be read a second time. Is Honorable Kusada in the House?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. The Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues, I am Abubakar Yahya Kusada. I represent Kankia Kusada Nga Federal Constituency from Katsina State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that the bill for an act to establish Federal College of Livestock Development, Kusada, Katsina State, to provide training, research, and extension services in livestock production and management and for related matters be read for the second time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any seconder? Any seconder? Yes, Eden.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues. My name is Idem Unyime, member representing Ukanafun, Orowanam Federal Constituency of Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion as moved by my colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. I think this is an establishment motion. I'll just put the question. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This bill is referred to Committee on Livestock Development. But before then, clerk, read us the long title, please.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to establish Federal College of Livestock Development, Kusada, Katsina State, provide training, research, and extension services in livestock production and management and for related matters. Second reading.
Thank you very much. Bill referred to Committee on Livestock Development. We will jump 10 because we have had it at our first business, and we'll go to 11. The 11th order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principle of a bill for an act to provide for the establishment of Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Isiokbo, Rivers State, and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Blessing Chigeru Amadi, honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Wednesday, 30th October 2024. And I invite Honorable Amadi to move that the bill be read the second time. Honorable Amadi.
Good morning, dear Speaker, sir, my distinguished colleagues. My name is Blessing Chigeru Amadi, representing the good people of Port Harcourt Federal Constituency 2 and Ikwere woman. I hereby rise to move a motion that a bill for the establishment of the Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Isiokbo, Rivers State, and for related matters be read for a second time.
Thank you. Any seconder to this? Yes. Inua. Gaba.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I am Right Honorable Inua Garba, member representing Yamatu Deba Federal Constituency. I am from Gombe State, Mr. Speaker. I stand to second the motion ably moved by my dear sister on a bill for the establishment of the Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Isiokbo, Rivers State, by my colleague, Honorable Barrister Blessing Chigeru Amadi. I so second.
Thank you very much for seconding, Honorable Inua. I put the question. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. It's establishment motion, so I put the question. Those in support of the motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This bill is referred to Committee on Health Institutions. The 12th order of the day is commencement of debate. Please, clerk. I keep forgetting you. Let's have you read the long title, please.
Right, Honorable Speaker, honorable members. Yeah. A bill for an act provide for establishment of the Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Isiokbo, Rivers State, and for related matters. Second reading.
Very much. Bill referred to Committee on Health Institution. The 12th order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to establish Federal College of Nursing Midwifery, Ijero, Ekiti State, to offer full-time courses leading to the award of certificates in nursing and midwifery and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Omoleye Abiodun Francis. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Thursday, 24th October 2024. And I invite Honorable Omoleye to move that the bill be now read the second time. Honorable Omoleye, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, esteemed colleagues, my name is Honorable Omoleye Abiodun Francis.
Chairman rules, please approach the chair.
The good people of Ekiti Central Federal Constituency 2, consisting of Ekiti West Local Government, Ijero Local Government, and Efalai Local Government. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise this morning to make a motion for the establishment of Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Ijero Ekiti, to offer full-time courses leading to award of certificates in nursing and midwifery and for related matters, HB 1642, be read the second time. I so present.
Thank you. Any seconder to this establishment bill? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. My name remains Femi Bamishile, PhD, representing the very good people of Bonyi, Emure, and Ekiti East Local Government. From that citadel of learning, Ekiti State, I stand to second the motion being moved by my colleague, I so second.
Thank you very much. I put the question. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. No need of leading debate on this. It's an establishment bill, so I'll just ask the question. Those in support of this bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, a bill for an act to establish Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Ijero Ekiti State, to offer full-time courses leading to the award of certificates in nursing and midwifery and for related matters. Second reading.
The bill is referred to Committee on Health Institutions. Like I said, we'll handle the three motions and then we'll leave consideration of reports. I hope the microphone will allow us do this. Since there are just three motions, rules and business, so let's see if we can do the three motions and then to leave consideration of report. The 13th order of the day is a motion on the need to restore the suppressed Uheli South 2nd State Constituency in Delta by the Independent National Electoral Commission, standing in the name of Honorable Francis Wife. Honorable Wife is invited to move the motion.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Francis Ejirogene Wife is my name. And I represent the entire people of Ughelli North, Ughelli South, and Udu Federal Constituency. I am from Delta State. I rise to move a motion on the need to restore the suppressed Ughelli South 2nd State Constituency in Delta State by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. The House notes that prior to 1999, Ughelli South had two state constituencies, Ughelli South Constituency 1 and Ughelli South Constituency 2, under the defunct Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1979. The House also notes that the second Ughelli South Constituency produced honorable members like J.K.W. Jiwe in Delta State House of Assembly during the 1991 general election before its suppression by INEC in 1998. The House believes that INEC's exclusion of the second Ughelli South constituency from the 1999 general elections was deemed ultra-virus and unconstitutional. The House is aware that of the provisions of Section 91 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999, which provides that the House of Assembly of a state shall consist of 3 or 4 times the number of seats which the State House in the House of Representatives, divided in a way to reflect as far as possible nearly equal population. Also aware that that Delta State currently has 10 seats in the House of Representatives, and that by the above stated position is expected to have at least 30 state constituencies, but unfortunately has only 28 by reason of the suppressed Ughelli South constituency. Worried that the people of Ughelli South have since been subjected to under-representation in the State House by reason of the suppressed state constituency, which has left the local government of a population of over 291,000 people, the 4th largest in Delta State, with just 1 seat in the State House, making it one of the most underdeveloped LGA in the state. The House recalls that Mr. Godwin and 5 others filed a case with the Federal High Court Warri, presided over by Mr. Justice Chitu Abubakar in 2014, which delivered a judgment ordering INEC to restore the second Ughelli South State constituency, but the court order is yet to be carried out to date. Cognizance that Section 114 sub 1 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 provides for periodic review of state constituencies, which states that the Independent National Electoral Commission shall review the division of every state into constituencies at intervals of not less than 10 years, and may alter such constituencies following the provision of this section to such an extent as it may be considered desirable in the light of the review. Also cognizant that INEC is in the process of restoring some suppressed state constituencies, in which case it is appropriate for the Commission to restore the second Ughelli South constituency in line with the court judgment and provisions of the Constitution. The House resolves to 1. Urge INEC to restore the suppressed second Ughelli South constituency of Delta State, and 2. Mandate the committees on electoral matters and legislative compliance to ensure compliance and implementation. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. It's a straightforward motion. Any seconder? Leader, let them second. Please, second. Spokesperson.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Akitunde Rotimi Jr., I represent good people of Ekiti North 1 Federal Constituency. I rise to second the motion, ably moved and presented by Honorable Waive. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Electoral Matters and Legislative Compliance. The 14th order of the day is a motion on the need to enforce the right of every child to basic education as provided under the Universal Basic Education Scheme. Standing in the name of Honorable Obi Agocha, Honorable Agocha is invited to move the motion. Please make it as brief as possible, Honorable Agocha.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my name is Honorable Obi Agocha. I represent the good people of Iguano, Umuahia North and Umuahia South Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Abia State. Mr. Speaker, I rise today to move a motion for the need to enforce the right of every child to basic education as provided under the Universal Basic Education Scheme. Mr. Speaker, with your leave, let me just go straight to the resolutions. The House resolves to urge the Universal Basic Education Commission to ensure that every Nigerian child has access to free and compulsory education as contained in Article 17 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, Section 15 of the Child's Rights Act, and Section 2 of the Compulsory Free Universal Basic Education Act 2024. 2. Mandate the Committee on Basic Education and Services to invite the management of the Universal Basic Education Commission, UBEC, to provide a report on the implementation of the scheme, and also mandate the Committee on Basic Education and Services to ensure compliance. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. I must commend you for bridging your presentation for want of time. I really commend you for doing that and going straight to the prayers. Any seconder to this motion? Let us second it first before we have amendment. Honorable Auga, I want to second your brother.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, my name remains Honorable Amobi Godwin Oga. I represent Nigerians through the good people of Isukwato and Umunnochi Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Abia State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second this wonderful motion, ably moved by my brother and my colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Before I put the question, there's an amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Once again, my name is Honorable Shino Edeji. I represent the people of Isenyi, Tesiwaju, Kajola, and Wajawa Federal Constituency. I'm from Oyo State. I think the prayer number 2 could be replaced with asking the committee on a UBEC to investigate the failure of this policy as it is. And in addition to that, we could add to the prayer to call on the Committee on Education to consider a complete review of the existing policy on education in Nigeria. That's my amendment, sir.
Thank you. Nice one. Any seconder? Any seconder to that? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. I'm Honorable Dr. Abdulmaruf Adewale Adebayo. I speak on behalf of the people of Irekpodun Rulu Olorunda, Oshogbo Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion as ably moved by my colleagues. I so second.
Thank you very much. I think it's a straightforward amendment, and which have been seconded. Those in support of these amendments say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Those in support of the entire motion as amended say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Basic Education and Services. The last motion of the day, which is the 15th order of the day, is a motion on the need for federal government to procure and lease mechanized agricultural machineries to farmers at subsidized rates in all the local government areas across the Federation. This is standing in the name of Honorable Aderemi A. Osheni. Honorable Osheni is invited to move the motion.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My honorable colleagues, my name is Engineer Aderemi Abbas Oseni. I am representing the entire people of Ido-Ibarakwa Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I am from Oyo State.
Minority Leader, approach the chair. Majority Leader, approach the chair.
I rise this morning to raise a motion on the need for federal government to procure and lease mechanized agricultural machineries to farmers at subsidized rates in all local government areas across the Federation. Mr. Speaker, the House knows that the uncontrollable high cost of food and related items have left Afro-Nigeria income struggling to keep up, thereby increasing the cost of living in the country. Mr. Speaker, aware of the primary responsibility of the government is to ensure food security and control of food and related product prices to minimize the
please put back your mic. Yeah, no, mic is disturbing so much today. So make it brief. If you can go to your prayers. We are battling with the mic. If you can go to your prayers, that would be good.
Thank you very much, sir, Mr. Speaker.
We can read the rest on the document. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, the House resolved to mandate the Committee on Agricultural Production and Services to invite the Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Sustainable Development Goals Office to work out modalities to procure and lease mechanized agricultural machineries to farmers at subsidized rates in all the local government areas across the Federation. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Any seconder? Amendment, let's take one amendment here and here, and then here. But make it brief, straight to the point, because I was just told now you are not even hearing me clearly.
Good afternoon, Honorable Speaker, my fellow colleagues. My name remains Honorable Engineer Dominic Ifeanyi Kafo, still representing the good people of Agwata Federal constituency, including the performing governor of that state, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo. I rise this afternoon to amend that the Committee on Appropriation, considering the huge amount of funds that will be necessary to provide these agricultural machineries in all the local governments of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I hereby add that the Committee on Appropriation should be included in the...
please, before you do that, can you second
okay.
I was just told now, I was distracted.
Okay, I hereby second the motion, ably moved by my professional colleague, fellow of Nigeria Society of Engineers, and the chairman, House Committee on FEMA. I hereby second the motion, ably moved by him.
Thank you. So we'll now take your amendment.
Yes, my amendment still remains that considering the amount of money that will be used to procure these agricultural machineries across all the local governments in Nigeria, my amendment is that the Committee on Appropriation should be included in the resolution. Thank you.
Any seconder to this amendment that the committee's appropriation should be included? Any seconder? Yes, El-Rufai.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Mohammed Bello El-Rufai is my name. I represent Kaduna North. I'm from Kaduna State. I stand up to second the motion. The amendment ably moved by Honorable Okafo. It will ensure efficiency, the money to get the mechanized equipment.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Any other amendment? Yeah, I'm coming to you, sir. Yeah, let's hear from you, Okonkwo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues. My name is Honorable Uchenna Harris Okonkwo, representing the people of the Idemili North and South Federal Constituency. I'm from Anambra State. Mr. Speaker, my amendment comes under Prayer 1, so it doesn't have to be an additional prayer. As Prayer 1 has stated, that for the Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Sustainable Development Goals Office to work out modalities to procure and lease mechanized agricultural machineries. My amendment is to add to develop training programs whereby these mechanized agricultural machineries can be able to, that those that are receiving these machineries can learn proper methods of using these machineries and having scalable results for their farming. So my amendment really is to add within that sector that training program that should be given and should be mandatory for those receiving these mechanized machineries. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I so amend.
Any seconder to that amendment? Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, once again I remain Honorable Mukhtar Tolani Shagaya. I represent Nigerians starting from Ilorin West, Asa, Federal Constituency of Kwara State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the amendment as ably moved by my brother and colleague, Honorable Harris Okonkwo. I so second.
Thank you. Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please. Right Honorable Idris Ahmed.
Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, my name is Ahmed Idris, representing Wasai, Federal Constituency of Plateau State. Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, I want to appreciate the mover of the motion, but to also bring to the House, since there is no debate, that when you procure equipments and you don't have other materials that will support that activity in terms of fertilizer, herbicide, and the rest, it will be a work not done. And so I'm amending that we should include the procurement of fertilizers, herbicides, and other materials that will support this laudable program. This is what I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Doctor, I want you to second.
Right, Honorable Speaker. My name is Dr. Gali Mustafa Tijani. I represent Alabasu Gayajin Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Kano State. I rise to second the amendment made by Honorable Wase. I so second.
Thank you, Doctor. Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Those in support of this motion as amended, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. So this motion is referred to Committee on Agricultural Production and Services, as well as Committee on Appropriation and Committee on Legislative Compliance. Who is sitting in as the leader of the House now? Please, Chief Whip, move that the House, yes, okay, acting leader, move that the House do adjourn to tomorrow, same time, same place. That will suspend our rules, not to take the consideration of reports because of this problem we're having with microphone, and to convene tomorrow, same time, same place, to continue from where we stop.
Thank you very much. Our own highly cerebral speaker, once again, Right Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Ayokunle Isiaka. Ifoiwekoro Federal Constituency, Ogun State. I carefully tried for us not to play into the hands of Honorable Madaki before he starts saying other things. That's why I said, as the acting leader today, sir, I rise under your leadership to move that items on today's order paper 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, which are for consideration of reports, that we suspend our rules to defer them for today. I so move, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Leader, can you second this motion?
Mr. Speaker, my highly respected colleagues, I stand to second the motion as moved by the House Leader. I do second.
Those in support of the motion that they have to adjourn to tomorrow, same time, same place, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. The House is hereby adjourned to tomorrow, same time, same place. And I want to thank you for actually being patient, even though the microphone was not working well, but we managed to take the business of the day up to this point. I really want to appreciate you. Thank you very much. And I ask the technical team to make sure you fix it before we resume tomorrow. Thank you, and God bless you. House is hereby adjourned to tomorrow, same time, same place.
Planned by the Vice President, it was because I am the man.